We do believe that countries are dumping rice into this country today. We've never seen imports this great.
Which countries?
India, Thailand, even China into Puerto Rico. So this has been happening for years. This didn't start during your administration, but unfortunately, we're seeing it in a much bigger way now. The tariffs are working, but we need to double down because
you want more. I mean,
they're cheating, right? They're they're just subsidizing and then
India. Tell me about India. Why is India allowed to do that? They have to pay tariffs. Do they have an exemption on rice?
No, sir. We're still working on their trade deal. So
yeah, but they shouldn't be dumping. I mean, I heard that from others. So you can't do that.
There's a WTO case against India.
Regarding the recent statement by the US President on Indian rice imports in the United States market, the Indian Rice Exporters Federation would like to clarify the market dynamic. US is an important market for India. In the last preceding financial year 24-25, India exported basmati rice worth $337 million, weighing approximately 270,000 metric tons to the US market. This places the US market as the fifth largest market for Indian basmati rice. Similarly, when we talk about non-basmati rice, in the similar period, India exported $57 million worth of non-basmati rice to the US market, weighing about 61,000 metric tons. This places US as the 24th largest market for Indian non-basmati rice. Now first we have to understand that who is the buyer for this non-basmati and basmati rice in the US market. It is people from the Gulf and the subcontinent region. All the exports of the US market are demand driven. They are placed based on advance orders from US importers. We have seen that there has been an increasing trend in Indian rice exports to the US market as the popularity of Indian and South Asian dishes such as biryani have grown in the US market. Now, all the exports are demand driven. They're based on taste because Indian rice has a very distinct flavor, texture and color palette, which is more suitable for certain type of traditional Indian and South Asian dishes. The American grown rice is not a like-for-like substitute for Indian rice and it cannot be used as an alternative in Indian dishes. That before the tariff situation, the Indian tariffs stood at 10% for any rice exported to the US. This was later on increased to 50%. Even though there was a steep increase of 40% in the tariff rates, we have seen that the Indian exports have not fallen. This is primarily because of the reason that Indian rice has to be consumed by people who need it. It is not a favor which the US consumer is doing on India, but it is the requirement of the US market. That all the tariff hike has been borne by the US consumer, who has borne the brunt of this tariff increase, which has resulted in domestic food inflation in the US market.